Hi, good everyone. This is Donokek, and today is a very nice day. This is the 22nd of February. In fact, I don't know if you could see this. This is 22nd of February, O two. Okay, let's say 22nd, O two 22. So it's 220222 or 22022222. No, 22nd, 22 February 02 2022. That is 2022. So this is an awesome day. Normally, I get to make like 50,000 naira every single day, but I think I would try to make like 100,000 naira today. So let's just celebrate the 2022 0222. It's quite confusing anyway. But this is a 22222022, all of them episode. So I'm kind of very much happy. But something happened yesterday. We were supposed to make 50,000 naira video. We couldn't make it yesterday because I studied the graph. Like I said at the end of the episode, I would like to look into the graph. Things were not just stable on that episode. I can see games, fluctuating and all that. So reading the statistics, I knew betting on that particular season is just gamble. Gamble in the sense that it's even below 50-50. It's like you have 70% chances of losing. And funny enough, I did not bet that night. This morning, I wish I could show you the screenshot on my phone. I saw someone sending me a screenshot that he lost from week 1 to week 8. Like after that my season, he lost from 1 to 8. He said he lost his bankroll. Some other person told me that he just funded for the first time 200,000 and he lost the whole 200,000. I felt bad for them, but yet still, I came to that same season. I watched it and I said, I have to go back and I have to look. And when I looked at it, I said, no, I can't bet again, and I step out. So the problem right now is me trying to impart a whole lot of knowledge to everyone to let them know how to, bet, when to bet and when not to bet. Because it's not about winning the money, right? Every single day I make like 50K. That's because I know when to enter the market. I know when to exist. Now, anybody who doesn't know when to enter, when to exist, will probably just stay longer in the market, and then before they know it, they're blowing up their account. I've compiled videos to teach you how to do this on the Ultra Indicator, but I'll still compile more videos today. My only biggest challenge is people hardly people hardly go through tutorials. People hardly watch tutorials. I don't know why black man is like that. When you compile tutorials to teach them how to watch, I say how to watch, how to bet, they would watch one, watch two. They would stop. Me myself, sometimes I get tired of making tutorials because the same people are making tutorials for. Once they watch like 2 or 3 episodes, they feel they've known it all. But if you know you really want to make money like me, want to make a living out of this, take out time. Some of us go to school 4 years to learn a course to get a degree so we can do something very well in our life. So why can't you be patient enough to study this? And this thing even has to do with money. So that means if you don't even study it, so you will lose the little one you have. So why can't you guys just be patient? I keep on using myself as an example. If I wasn't patient enough and serious enough to keep my head down to study all this virtual football, both sporty, bet king, bet Niger, I won't be where I am today. So if I can be patient enough to make a living out of something, why can't I be patient? Why in a haste? I don't know. Okay, that being said, I don't know what is wrong with network. Let's refresh over and over again. We're going to be betting our normal strategy. You already know it by now, so I wouldn't want to be going through the things you already know. This is like the fifth day we've been doing this. So I know you might be new to the channel, you might be seeing this video for the first time. If you're doing this for the first time, or if you're seeing us for the first time, please go through our channel. Like we update videos like almost every day. You're going to see us betting with this strategy, which is Martin Gay accumulating like 3 over 1.5. It's something we do often. I can see it's not still coming up. I don't know if this is network right now. I'm using, let me see what I'm using. I'm using Airtel, I guess. Yeah, Airtel. Airtel and sportybet. I don't know what their problem is. Sometimes it doesn't go well. So I'm going to be switching over to BetKing. If you're wondering where I'm switching over, I'm a programmer. I work with multiple scripts. Now, talking about being a programmer, I saw one useless comment today on my YouTube channel. Me myself, I'm kind of way past replying all the skepticisms or skeptics. I'm kind of past replying them because I think I've paid my dues. You understand? I've been doing this since 2013. I've made a history. I've made a mark. Like I've made a legacy when it comes to virtual football on the internet. So I won't just get to reply to every single person. In fact, practically, I have to study machine learning and AI over and over again just to make sure I'm able to decrypt virtual football. So when I see somebody,
Plenty up in support here as they get away down the flanks. Crossing opportunity.
we'll talk later. I will just see later. So let's get into betting. The first thing to do is to get to Renal.com, which is where we're going to be getting our prediction. And once we get to renaps.com, we're going to be going straight to the login section and log into our renaps account. Now, once we're logged into our renaps account, we're going to be going straight to the ultra section. Now, if you don't have an account with us, which is if you don't have an account with renaps, you can simply just create one for free by clicking on the, what's it called again, sign up button. So I'm going straight to sportybet. This is like 4 minutes past, right? Oh, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Let me say that betting. I'm really sorry the episodes are getting longer. It's no longer just me betting for you to see every day. It gets boring. It's not me getting to like talk to you. You getting to like know me. So you're finding it boring. You want somebody who'll be going straight forward to tutorials. Fine. You can go get the software and make your own series yourself. But for me, I think I'll just do it like something I wouldn't get out of, something I'll be looking forward to do it every day. So I have to just be myself. Okay, so we have for week 24 Man United, Chelsea, Burnley, Chelsea, Man United, Burnley. I think I'll get a new mouse. So my mouse flickers most times. Okay, Chelsea, Man United. No, 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 no. This is, this is normal. I want to bet switch. Switch is Newcastle, WHU, and Watford. So Watford, WHU, and Newcastle. Why? That's because when you play the normal predictions, the odds are quite small. If you play the switch, the odds are quite big. So if you're new to the platform or if you're new to this my video series, you understand what switch is and normal prediction. I like explaining every single time, but for people who has been watching the videos, I think it's become very annoying and boring getting to hear the same thing being repeated to you like over and over again. But then bear with me. So the ultra indicator has like two kind of prediction. The one with small odds, which wins often, but you can't do martingale on it because when you accumulate the 3 of 1.5, most times it doesn't get up to 2 in 0.0 odds. So it kills the essence of martingale. Except you're willing to start like whenever you lose, you do like times 3 or times 2.5. Now, the other one, which is the switch, the odds are quite big. You have 2.0. So this simply means if you play a game and it doesn't go well, if you double up, you'll be able to recover, your losses and still make a profit of like 10,000 naira. Now, the switch is not as accurate as the normal prediction, but it is safer and it has specific timing, which I've been talking about. So if you do it when it's not the time to do it, you will end up blowing up your account. Now that simply means you don't get to do this every single day. So it's not after watching it right now, you're not thinking, oh, I think if I do this from morning to night, I could be making like 400,000. There's a reason why I don't do it every day. There's a reason why I do it once in a while. If it's something I can do from morning to night, what is 50,000? Why don't I make like 500,000 every day? But it's something that has time. Virtual football, these people who created these things, who have won, three of them. These people who created virtual football, they're not fools. They have win, they will allow you to win, and win, they would reverse the whole system. We've been able to make profit 210,000. That's good. So we played 10k to win 22,000 there. So the programmers of this virtual football, they know what they're doing. They didn't make it like straight, like every single time they'll be playing over 1.5. So the way they did it, it could play over 1.5 this time around. Next time around, to play under 1.5. So the only way of making profit is for you to study the market to know which one is playing. Is it over 1.5 that is playing? If it's over 1.5, you bet over 1.5. Is it under 1.5? If it's under 1.5, you bet. So let me show you what I mean. If you go to the software now, which is the prediction software, click on previous prediction. Okay, let's just start from the last season. Now I'm going to go to graph because graph shows you profit and loss ASAP. Now, if you look at here now, 1.5 did not win on this particular season, but if you had used Martingale, you would have probably won because I can't see anything above 4 losing streak. That's for switch prediction. No? If I go to under 1.5, you can see that under 1.5 made profit. So if I was betting under 1.5 on this last 2 seasons, I would have made profit. If I had bet a total of 114,000 for the 114 predictions it predicted, it predicts 114 games every season. Most times it's less than that, but it doesn't pass because obviously it's three games per week. So last 2 weeks it predicted 114 games on that season. Out of that 114 games, it's won total winnings. Like if you're playing them single, not accumulation, no. Like if you're playing them singles, it's won a total of 124,000 naira. But I want to show you something. That particular season, if you go to over 1.5, you will discover that there are losses. 114k, which is 114 predictions. Total winnings was 102k. So if you were playing over 1.5 singles, you would have lost your money. If you were using martingale, you would have won because there have never been like more than 4 losing streak. Like, okay, no, there is. See, this is 1 losing streak, 2 losing streak, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 times at a row, 6 consecutive losses. So this particular season favored under 1.5, but not over 1.5. So imagine you were playing over 1.5, yeah, you would have probably messaged me and told me, this your software is not real, or what is happening, I'm losing my money. When in reality, you entered at the wrong time. So that's what I'll teach you on how to know when to enter at the right time. Now let's go to last season. Last season to the same thing. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you don't have a whole lot of money in your account must have been blown out. Like if you don't get 00 naira by now. So this simply means under or over 1.5 was not playing yet. But now let's go to under. Okay, under 1.5 did not play at 2. So this was like a season where they get to penalize both over and under. So what might likely enter is under 2.5 or over 2. Sorry. I'm really sorry. What my work is over 2.5 or under 2.5 over 2.5 played. Sorry, I'll get water. Okay, now let's see this current season. This current season, let's start again for 1.5. 1.5 is making profit on this current season. If you check under 1.5, under 1.5 is making losses. So you get to see that the thing is two ways. Is either you make over 1.5 or is either they play over 1.5 or they play under 1.5, right? And then it's either they play over 2 or they play under 2. Now, you need to understand when the market will come. But what I'm talking about is for singles. Oh, this is for singles. Like all this thing I'm showing you now is for singles. The way the software works, in fact, the normal strategy is betting singles. Like you keep on betting them single. You don't do martingale. In fact, I'm somebody who preaches against martingale. I hate martingale. I don't agree anything concern martingale. But after studying over and over again, I created a function that calculates martingale, and I was so surprised. I read data of like close to 2 months. So for 2 months at a whole, the martingale was working consecutively during some time intervals, which are those intervals I come online. And I calculated that if I was playing with a capital of 5 million, I would have made over 80 million naira. Like I would have been making as much as even 1 million naira a day with 5 million. That is how good it is. The thing is, I don't get to bet all the times it wins. Like, obviously, I have other things to do. But now, if I was betting like every single day with a capital of 5 million, I can be making up to 1 million naira every day. Then that actually told me that over 1.5 occurs more. So the way this betting company do it is they let people keep on winning over 1.5. So for them, this is the biggest promo. This is the biggest promotion. Everybody likes goals. Hey, when they score goal, everybody's jubilating. So majority of the people get to play over 1/2. Now, what this sports betting company does is they allow you to win over 1/2 for like a season. The next season, you guys will win, and that season, you guys will win. Then all of a sudden, they will just play like 2 or 3 seasons without much goals. So what I've decided to do is to know those seasons where they play over. There's a pattern. The pattern is always there. If you study this graph properly, you'll be able to see it yourself. If you're on the ultra indicator, don't stress yourself. The tutorials will just tell you how to spot it out. Now, once you get to understand that this particular season is for over, that simply means there will never be more than 4 times. This is just a fact. A season for over cannot go 4 times without playing over. So if you lose the first one, you lose the second one, you lose the third one, the fourth one must surely enter. But if it's not over, if it's not a season for over, 10 times I've seen. God, this only shows you last 3 seasons. I've seen 10 times consecutive losses, like loss one, loss two, loss three, loss four. 10 consecutive times. Somebody even came on and said, this is software you're claiming is your software. You lost consecutive. I didn't get to answer them. Some people are very rude. This guy is making money from this thing. He's a guru. He's good at it. So the person should be, I lost 10 consecutive times. So please, could you enlighten me? Or could you work on your software to predict more? No, coming to now insult me and holler me because you made losses. You're making losses and making profit every day. So why don't you get to bring yourself down and learn something from me? Maybe there's something I'm doing that you're not doing. But I think the average black man feels if something is working for you and it's not working for him, or you're progressing and it's not progressing, something is fishy. Maybe you're a ritualist, maybe you do blood money, maybe you're a criminal, maybe you're a drug dealer. It's hard for somebody to actually admit that someone else is doing the same thing they're doing and they're progressing more than them at it. I don't know, maybe that's a normal black man thing. But I think if someone is better than you at something, you should just keep your head down and learn from them. I think this is 14 minutes. It's too long already. I'm going to be stopping this video now. Let me drink water. I've been sneezing today. I'm going to resume. We've been able to make up to 210,000 naira. So we started on the 18th of February. Today is the fifth day. I want to make like 100k today, but it depends on what today is. So if today is favorable, fine. If it's not favorable, I'll just make 50k. But yesterday, I think we made like 33k yesterday. We're not able to make our 50k. But for me now, it's no longer being pressured. It's playing the games well and playing when I should play. So I don't want to do. I want to make. That's for people who just started. So if you want to learn anything, learn the fact that yesterday I did not make 50k. I made 33,500 naira yesterday. So if me that is the king of archery football can make 33k then instead of making 50k, because I noticed that things are not stable and I ran away, you should stop trying to make it every day. You know that some days you won't just get to your target. That being said, because until next time, this is an okay, and I'm going to be stopping this video now.